I'd like to give you a short lesson in one of the techniques that we're going to explore, and this is the Alexander technique. Alexander discovered that the way that your head balances on your neck is a fundamental point of posture. So if you imagine, here's your head, which is very large and full of lots and lots of brains, and it has to balance on your neck, which is just a very wobbly stack of bones. And the point at which your head balances on your neck is actually fascinating, because it's just two tiny little knuckles. They look like this, and they're probably slightly smaller than my knuckles, and they balance on your neck. So you've got this great big head like this balancing on your neck. Now you can balance beautifully, elegantly, or you can balance in a different way where everything collapses down and suddenly it becomes hard work to hold it. So if I was to show, if what a lot of people do is that they collapse their top body, I'm turning sideways, put their chin forward, and this point here, everything gets crunched down, and I immediately feel tension across here, I feel tension in my neck, and the quality of my voice changes. Now this is a position that a lot of people end up in because we sit and we spend a lot of time in a bent forward, in a sitting flexed position, and flexion causes you to collapse down like this. Now what the Alexander technique does is it changes that position into this position, and as I alter my head and my neck, you can hear my voice changes and my energy changes, and the amount of work that I need to do changes. And what I've actually done is I have extended my neck becomes longer, my head rocks backwards and forward until I find a position where suddenly there's any tension in here goes, and it literally does that. It's not a pushing back and forward movement, it's actually just a little nodding movement, because I'm moving on those little knuckles just to balance my head. My neck is long, the back of my head is floating up, and I move just subtly backwards and forwards until suddenly, oh, there it is, and my head is floating. It's beautiful. If you have difficulty with this concept, look at a child. Look at any child of sort of from 18 months upwards to 18 to about 3, where they've got a very large head, and the only way you can balance your very large head on your little neck if you're a child is to do it like this. So you find this point, and there you are.